They called it just another forest. But behind the tall grass, a house waited, quiet, dark, and full of missing people. In March 2014, in the Soka area of Enuagu City, a motorbike rider named Tunde took a passenger he didn't know. He told his wife, "I'll be back before sunset." He never came back. That same week, traders, students, and even an old woman went missing. The police said maybe they traveled. The families knew they didn't. A group of boys were chasing wild animal one afternoon when they smelled something strange near the old path to Aroye Hill. It wasn't the smell of a dead animal. It was heavier. They told an old hunter, Pa Adigun. He went there the next morning. What he found changed everything. He saw a small building with a broken zinc roof. Around it, he saw slippers, shirts, and torn bags, things that looked too new to be left in the bush. Then he saw something that made him drop his gun, a human hand on the ground. He ran to the nearest police post, shouting, "People are dying in the forest!" The next day, police and villagers entered the place. They broke open the doors and saw hell. Inside, there were chains on the walls, old mattresses on the floor, and in one corner, a woman, still alive, whispering for help. She said others had been taken out every night but never returned. Behind the building, shallow graves filled the ground, skulls, bones, buckets with what looked like blood. Everyone froze. No one spoke. Reporters later came and filmed it, but even cameras couldn't capture the smell or the fear. A man found there named Kehinda said he had been missing for 2 weeks. He said, "They kept us in darkness. Every morning they called a name. Those people never came back." A woman called Mama Ronki said she was taken from a taxi. "I woke up here. They said we were goods. I saw them carry people out and bring back sacks." The police found notebooks with names and prices written beside them, heart, leg, head. Each had a number like items in a shop. For a few weeks, the story was everywhere. Then it disappeared. No names of who owned the place, no trial, no justice, only graves and memories. Tunde's wife still kept his photo by the window. Every time she heard a motorbike pass, she looked outside. But the road stayed empty. Kehinde, the survivor, returned home but never spoke much. He worked quietly at his sewing table, sometimes stopping to stare into nothing. When someone asked what he remembered, he said, "Voices, chains, and prayers that didn't end." Years later, grass grew over the place. Children walked past it, not knowing what happened there. But those who lived through that time still remember. At night, they say the forest goes quiet. No crickets, no frogs, just silence, heavy, like breath being held. Some stories don't need special effects. They just need to be told, because they happened. If you walk through Enuagu City in Kano today and pass the Soka area, you might see trees and roads, but the ground beneath still remembers, because evil doesn't disappear. It just waits for people to forget. Some stories don't need monsters, because real ones walk among us. If this touched your heart, like, subscribe, and share, because silence only helps evil grow again.